Scorpio, welcome to your second March reading. We're going to be doing a twin flame reading today. We're going to be looking at your twin flames energy and your energy, or we're going to be looking at the divine masculine and the divine feminine separately, and then energy together. And in the extended, there's going to be the most likely outcome. We're going to pull some angel answers. I also have, and love oracles. I also just wrote up some, what is your divine masculine or what is your divine feminine want to say to you? I wrote them up myself. I mean, they're just on little papers, but still, it was channeled messages that I felt were significant for the twin flame connection. So I'll be pulling some of those as well. There's two ways of accessing the extended. One is through Patreon and one is through just a single purchase through PayPal. All of the information's in the description box, okay? Right now, when you sign up at the $7.77 level on Patreon, you get a free 30-minute reading. So check that out. Let's see. I also have my Instagram link, my Facebook group link, and my website link in the description box. So you can book a personal reading with me. Also my email address. Okay, I'm doing twin flame readings, personal readings now on top of like all of the other readings that I do. I also have two links in the description box that are very important right now. As a YouTuber, felt very compelled to put these in the description box. One is for the Needy Homesteaders channel link, and one is the Needy Homesteaders GoFundMe page. She is a fellow YouTuber, and her family and her recently got in an accident about 2 weeks ago. Was hit head on by a drunk driver, and her husband was killed instantly, and she suffered she was in critical condition. She's okay, but her two children suffered severe injuries as well. So I just feel like the YouTube community is trying to come together and help her out, okay? So if you can't donate on GoFundMe, possibly go to her channel and play, a few of her videos through with the volume up at least a tiny bit, and play through the commercials, okay, so that she will get monetized. She will get money for that, okay? All right, so let's get started. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If this does not resonate for you, check your other placements, or you can book a personal reading with me. That's the only way it's truly going to resonate. We're going to look at the divine masculine's energy first. So thank you, Spirit. I pray for this reading for the divine masculine and divine feminine. What is going on with the divine masculine? This is my new tarot deck, or my new oracle deck. It's called The Magic of You. Unlock your hidden truth. So this is the hidden truth within the divine masculine that needs to be unlocked. Okay, we have epoch. Pause in your journey. I like this one. This one was profound. I can't exactly remember. Let's see. When epoch is drawn, it may feel like life has been split down in the middle. The corresponding card in traditional tarot decks is the Tower. Yeah, okay, there you go. This process can be traumatizing and painful, but all meaningful change comes after a time of great destruction. A clearing out of the old makes way for the new. Just like volcanoes and earthquakes will violently rock the planet to create new continents, cataclysmic and destructive events in our personal lives will bring new opportunities for growth and evolution. The act of purging makes way for the eventual new path of action. However, a quiet period of breakdown and decay is also essential for regeneration and rebirth on every level: physical, mental, spiritual. So basically, this is the card of the Tower. This is kind of like the Tower card in the tarot deck. I always explain the Tower card as like the destruction of something so something else can be rebuilt. It's a rebirth, There's a lot of transformation that happens within the Tower. And it's not always like a bad thing. The Tower can represent, you know, powerful moments in our lives that are good. But either way, whether it's bad or good, it all brings, you know, some sense of rebirth. And that's, you know, it's all for our highest good ultimately. Okay. All right, let's look at the Divine Feminine's energy. This wants to come out. Okay. We have effervescence, cultivate love. I think it's interesting because this card, it looks like a masculine wearing like jean shorts there with his shirt off. And then this one is very, very feminine. If you can see that. I love that. Cultivate love. Okay. So it's about cultivating love in your life. And doing that, if you're feeling like you're lacking love, then cultivate love in many other areas of your life, and that will kind of transfer into the area of romance. You know, if you feel like you're lacking romance, then cultivate love in other areas and it'll transfer into the romance. Okay. All right. I'm going to use the Lightseers deck for the masculine and the Muse Tarot for the feminine. Thank you, Spirit. Can I get, we'll get a few overall energy cards for the Divine Masculine. That wanted to come out. Okay, we have the Emperor, the Two of Wands, and the Chariot in reverse. Okay. For the Divine Feminine, that wanted to come out. Okay. We have the Moon, the Knight of Swords, and the Temperance card in reverse. Okay. All right, let's see here. For the Divine Masculine, I'm going to put these right here. I see the Divine Masculine is definitely looking into the future and wanting to take a certain level of control over his life, wanting to make plans, wanting to, you know, kind of see into the future and plan and make moves towards their goals. And we have the Emperor, which is like kind of, you know, it is the Divine Masculine in the deck. It's somebody who takes control of their life. It's somebody who, you know, kind of bosses up, possibly an entrepreneur. And then the Two of Wands is kind of, you know, looking into the future and making plans and seeing ahead and seeing what you want and trying to decide and trying to understand what it is you want. But the Chariot here is kind of like a halt in this. The Chariot in reverse is like, you know, the horse is moving forward full steam ahead and then all of a sudden just, you know, halted. And I feel like something halted the Divine Masculine from moving forward here. And as much as they want to have this sense of control or sense of, you know, planning and all of this kind of stuff, something was halted in their energy. And I think that's partly with this Tower card, is something was halted with this Tower moment. Something powerful happened probably recently in their life that just put a stop almost to their plans. Okay. The Divine Feminine, we have the Moon, the Knight of Swords, and the Temperance in reverse. Okay. There's quick moving energy here, maybe a little bit of a lack of balance, a lack of self-control. Like the Knight of Swords can talk about impulsive action or quick change, or like changes that happen very quickly. The Moon is intuition, it's femininity, it's also represents Cancer. Okay. The Divine Masculine, we have We also have Cancer with the Chariot, and we have Aries with the Emperor. So there's that. With the Divine Feminine, we have Cancer with the Moon, and we have, or I think that's Pisces. Is it Cancer and Pisces, or Cancer? I've heard both ways. And then we have Sagittarius with Temperance card, okay? So I feel like the feminine is kind of going within and hiding themselves a little bit. Possibly has been withholding themselves and not kind of letting their light shine, not letting themselves shine. It's like there's something about the feminine kind of hiding in the shadows a little bit. But also there's a sense of needing balance and being a little too impulsive, but also quick changes or things changing very quickly in their life. And I feel like that might be creating some of the imbalance, is some of these quick changes. It's like trying to catch their footing every single time something shifts and changes. And I feel like there's a lot of changes happening in the Divine Feminine's life. So let's clarify. We'll clarify for the Divine Feminine here. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the Moon. One more. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles. Clarifying the Knight of Swords, we have the Four of Swords. And clarifying Temperance in the reverse, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. So there is this sense of things feeling kind of out of balance and like lots of juggling going on, lots of changes going on that could be very like swift changes. And there's this kind of idea of like, like needing to kind of hide in the shadows because there's so much going on. There's a need for healing. There's a burnout here. And I feel like the feminine kind of got knocked off their axis, okay? Because I feel like there was a love situation that was, I think with the Divine Masculine, a new beginning that was stunted. And there's also this idea with the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is kind of needing more self-love, needing to do more self-care, needing to love themselves more and that kind of thing. So there's an imbalance in that too. And I think that's why this Cultivate Love is here, because, you know, it's like if you want love in your like romance, you got to love yourself first. And that's where this Four of Swords, this healing comes in. The feminine has a lot going on and is holding a lot back as well. And definitely needs some deep healing, deep rest and relaxation, to bring balance back in, to bring self-love back in, because there's a lot of changes going on in their life right now. Okay. Let's take a look at the Divine Feminine, or sorry, Masculine. Clarify the Emperor, the Two of Wands, and the Chariot in reverse. Okay, we have the High Priestess in reverse. I'm going to move these over here. Okay, the High Priestess in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Magician in reverse. Okay. With this need to find control in their life, I really feel like something happened. Okay, there's just this need for control in the masculine. And this kind of full steam ahead, like I'm making plans, I have control of my life. And then something happens to kind of show them that they don't. And I really feel like what it's doing is it's helping them. Now, the Emperor is clarified by the High Priestess in reverse. This is like the Emperor has this sense of need for control and need to like keep everything, you know, in a certain way in their life, but that's lacking the you know, the feminine intuition. It's lacking the insight and foresight on an intuitive level. And I feel like that is what is halting this manifestation from whatever's going on, whatever they're trying to plan in the future. It's literally halting some manifestation, okay? With the Seven of Wands in reverse, they could be very defensive right now and on the defense, and more so in a way that is hurting them and hindering them and not helping them. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look at the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine together. Let's take a look at their storyline. Actually, I'm going to keep those out. Those might help us here. I'm shifting this up. I'm changing this up a little bit from the ones that I've done prior. With each reading I do, it kind of changes how I do the reading, and like intuitively as well. And I just come up with new ideas as well. Okay. Oh, that is there. That is there. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Let's take a look at the storyline for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. What was their story? What happened between them? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What is the story for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine? What happened between them? Okay, the Tower in reverse. One more. High Priestess in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. My goodness. Okay. So there's a resistance to change here, and a resistance to transformation, and it has to do with a lack of intuition and foresight, like I was talking about with the masculine. So it's creating this stagnancy that's keeping things from moving forward the way they need to. Even though I feel like the Tower is happening in the masculine's life, there's a resistance to the Tower as well here, and a big resistance to change with this Tower in reverse. A huge lack of intuition and, you know, a halt in a change and a shift in the energy with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, tell me more about the Tower in reverse and the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Okay. We have the Six of Pentacles clarifying the Tower, the Ten of Swords in reverse clarifying the High Priestess, and the King of Pentacles clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like there's this, there's something going on here where there's an imbalance in the connection. I feel like there was a lack of equal give and take. And one person I feel like was giving more to the connection than the other. And I feel like that created some level of a painful ending. I also feel like one of the Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine went through some kind of painful ending even before they met. And I feel like that is having a huge impact on the Divine Masculine's intuition, okay? It's like closing them off to love, to their intuition, to their highest selves for some reason. And instead of stability and balance, they have instability. And that instability is really creating something, you know, stagnant. So there's a lack of stability here, a lack of equal give and take. Somebody is struggling to find balance after some kind of loss, okay, I feel. Sorry about that. My son joined me in the room. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get some more clarity on this connection here. Five of Cups, the World in reverse, and the Ace of Swords. Okay. So I think that there was an ending. Obviously, I feel like there was an ending between them. There was some kind of regret. There was a lot of sadness and regret over something that happened. And it's really, I think it's preventing things from like a chapter to turn, okay? The next chapter to turn for them. But I have the Ace of Swords, so I feel like somebody gained some kind of clarity on this situation, which is good. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords. Or somebody is gaining clarity. Queen of Cups in reverse, okay? This might be like more of like a kind of trying to stand in their truth, but not like not putting their emotions into it, just being very like all thought and no emotion. Like, this is my truth, this is what I'm going to do, and lacking emotion or lacking intuitive insight. Yeah, Eight of Wands. There's some kind of communication that somebody's wanting, or some kind of communication that somebody did. And it was just very, I feel like it was very sharp. It was very like, hey, this is how I feel. This is what I think, you know, and the feelings with this Queen of Cups in reverse, the feelings just kind of weren't there. Somebody said something, okay, and sent some kind of message that I feel like really hurt the other person. And it kind of, you know, prevented something from moving forward with these two, okay? So we're going to finish this reading in the extended. Like I said, there's two options for the extended. There's Patreon, and then there's the one-time purchase. Read through that all and find which one works for you, okay? Oh, there's my cat. And hope to see you guys there. And yeah, bye, you guys. Three of Cups, Judgment, and a Knight of Cups. Wow, there is happiness and reunion here. There is reconciliation here, like somebody coming in to offer love with this Judgment card and Three of Cups. This is absolutely 100% reconciliation and a reunion. That's beautiful. Wow. Tell me more. Okay, King of Cups in reverse. Or sorry, King of Pentacles in reverse. Justice in reverse. Okay. Interesting. Page of Wands in reverse. The World, Four of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Okay. So I feel like there's something still preventing this from moving forward. It's like there's something that happened that was kind of unfair and brought an imbalance here. And somebody might have said something, I don't know, kind of, I never use this word, but the word cheeky. Like using the word cheeky, okay? But I do feel like there's going to be some kind of reconciliation here.